Hey, everyone. Hey. It is your girl, Precious Williams. I am so delighted to be here at Black Pretty and Paid University. Today is Teach It Tuesday. And as the killer pitch master, I am so, like, when I tell you I'm so excited to be here, I am so excited to be here. As you all know, and for some of you who do not know, I am the killer pitch master. I'm a 13-time national elevator pitch champion. I'm a 4-time #1 best-selling author of the Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for Women Entrepreneur and Speakers Only series. And my 4th book actually comes out in September called The Pitch Queen. And so the great thing to know about me is I show women how to give birth to their next beautiful now. And I also am a master, not just of pitching, but packaging and positioning. What does that really mean? So on today's episode, we're talking about big pitching, getting G's. How we talking about that? How we talking about that? Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all ready to sip some tea? I want to know if y'all ready to sip some tea. I want to know who's in the house. And I don't really usually do Facebook Live, so I'm trying to figure out how to make everything right. So I can't tell if y'all were doing comments or anything like that. Y'all know y'all girl be struggling in these streets when she trying to do a new platform. But what I want to say to you all, on Teach It Tuesday is, in order to big pitch and get some G's, y'all remember that song by Jay-Z, Big Pimpin', it's spending G's. I want to show y'all why pitching is so important. And so I know that there are people who will tell you create a course, create a product, do all this other things, and people will buy. Well, I'm here to tell you that is not true. That's only half the story. And so I work with speakers, whether they are novices all the way to advanced. I work with entrepreneurs who are already successful, but know that there's a bigger market out there for them. There are industries they never even considered. And as a speaker, I never want speakers to get caught up in being where every speaker is. I don't want that for you. And so as I sip my tea, pitch, please, I want you all to think about something with me. There are a lot of people that will tell you that pitching is easy or putting together things are so easy. And I want to share with you that if you don't have a fundamental understanding of your craft, if you don't have a fundamental understanding of your market, if you do not have people who want to buy from you, if you haven't cultivated an audience, your stuff is going to fall flat. And again, this is my first time using Facebook Live like this. Usually I use StreamYard. So if y'all were making comments, I can't tell it all, but I just want you all to know. I'm still trying to learn this because I'm usually on StreamYard. So raise your hands if you want to be not just a book busy and paid speaker, but a booked and blissful speaker. Raise your hands if you have services and products that aren't selling the way you thought they would, but you do think that there's another audience that may buy it. You just don't know how to connect with them. I was there too. And raise your hand if you know it's time to not just do the get rich quick or 6 figures in 6 days thing. If you really, really want to learn. So in this hashtag Teach It Tuesday, I want to share some things with you. And again, as a killer pitch master and 13-time national champion, when I started pitching, people really said no one's ever going to listen to a big black woman. They're never going to listen to you. You don't have a big name. You didn't go to an Ivy League school. You didn't do all these sort of things. And one of the things I really want you all to take into consideration is that people don't know what they're talking about. They don't know how you gonna roll in these streets. They don't know where you're really supposed to be. And I want you all to know that your time is like absolutely right now. Absolutely right now. And so with Teach It Tuesday on the Black Pretty and Paid University, here's some things I want you to think about before you start creating all these great products and services. Here's some things I want you to think about as you really get out there and start thinking about, well, this person's a coach, this person does this, and the other. Is that really what you should be doing? Is that really your zone of genius? So number one, whether you're whether you want to be a book busy and paid speaker to be book and blissful, or whether you are an entrepreneur who knows that you can sell to a bigger market if you only knew how to get in front of them, if you knew how to package yourself, position yourself, and pitch yourself to the right audience. If that's sincerely what you want to do, here's some questions I want you to think about on this hashtag Teach It Tuesday. Number one, who knows you? And I don't mean family and friends. Who outside of your family and friends knows you? Number one, who knows you? What organizations know you? What companies know you? What VIPs know you? Who really knows you? Number two, if they know you, what do they know you for? Do they know you for working in corporate America? Do they know you for creating a great product or service? What do they know you for? Because if you understand what they know you for, and if they don't know you for the things you want them to know you for, then an education, you need to give them an education on what you're doing now. Not what you used to do, but what you're doing now. Number three, who do you need in your network? When I came out of darkness in 2018, I made a crucial decision that the same places I was the first time I was successful, I wasn't going back into those places. It's kind of like I grew up in St. Louis, and I knew in order for me to be taken seriously, in order for me to grow, I had to leave my home for parts unknown. And once I got other people to take notice of me, then I knew my community would take notice of me. Those same VIPs that dissed me would see me again in a different light. Because how in the world could you fall so far on your face and be ridiculed and canceled on social media and bounce back? It's because there was a bigger network out there that had no idea how people saw me. And if I allowed my past to stand in the way, they would never get that, right? So who do you need in your network? What organizations do you need to be in front of? What types of individuals do you need to be in front of? How do you, and it's not just getting your products and services out there. It's building those type of relationships so that when you are ready to launch, and we have a queen, Chanel Evans, and she's really good at getting your social media together, because launches don't happen overnight. They happen over time if done well. And so you need your people in place before you launch. Otherwise, your packaging, positioning, and pitching are going to fall flat. How many of y'all know people who come out with products and services every 6 months, nobody buys? I know this. Forget what you heard on social media. Forget the fake, the fraud, fugazi stuff. I'm telling you what I know in these streets, right? So the thing I want you all to really pay attention to. I'm telling you what I know. One thing I want to, and if you all are leaving any comments, so I can't tell. I told y'all. You're going to be struggling. You're going to be struggling in these streets. One thing I want to. Oh shoot! I was trying to look. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying before, if you don't have people in place, and I'm not just talking about an email list. Do y'all know my email list is not this vast thing? But I have 112,000 subscribers to my newsletter on LinkedIn. I think 13,000 on something else, 20,000 subscribers on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is my place. So I choose to focus there because those are business people. They really, really are. I don't have much of a presence on Instagram. I don't have much of a presence on Twitter. I'm looking real pitiful on those platforms. But on LinkedIn, where I chose to get known. That means when I came out of darkness, I had 500 followers. How did I get to 20,000? How are there 112,000 people on my newsletter for Pitch Please? Y'all heard it. And when I tell y'all, my trademark is in publication. Yes, I'm telling you, it's been over a year. So when I tell y'all we don't play, Pitch Please. Pitch Please. Pitch Please. Right? So when people are talking reckless and crazy, be like, Pitch Please. Okay. So let me ask you a question again. As speakers, entrepreneurs, those who are aspiring speakers and entrepreneurs, who knows you? What do they know you for? If it ain't for what you doing or about to do, there needs to be an education, which means that your post should be reintroducing you to the world. reintroducing you to the network, reintroducing yourself to people who kind of know you, but they don't really know you enough to be able to vouch for your products and services, right? And then number four, who needs to be in your network? And you need to be as strategic about that as you are about dating, doing background checks and stuff like that. You need to get to the right people, which is why packaging, positioning, and pitching are important. How are you showing up in the marketplace? Usually I'm home, you see this in the background because I want you to know I'm the killer pitch master for a reason. Pitch, please. Yes, my trademark. Yes, y'all know what time it is. And I want you all to know that until you have an audience in place, or you're building the audience with strategy, cunning, and precision, you're instituting different pitch principles, you're getting your social media together on the platforms where your people are, you are educating and re-educating and connecting and reconnecting with people who do not know what you're about to unleash on the world. So this hashtag Teach It Tuesday, before you spend ungodly amount of money on creating products and services, take people on the journey with you. As y'all know, I don't mind being toothless aggression. I don't mind going places and taking y'all with me. Why? Because it gives you a window into who I really am. And I just can't say buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my books and stuff like that. And so on Teach It Tuesday on the Black Pretty and Paid Facebook group, as you're watching through all of the experts and the matriarchs who are going live today, pay attention to what we're telling you. Matriarchs know that there is not some get rich quick scheme. If you want to be successful in business, go for the long haul. And let me tell you why. And I'm going to say, does anybody have any questions? Again, if anybody does, I cannot see if anybody has anything. And it keeps saying I'm going live. Be sure to start your live video. So I pray y'all can see this live video. I pray. Let me know if y'all can. I'm going to see if I can go in and see. This is so weird, y'all. Y'all know I haven't been on live in Facebook for a while, and I can't see it. Wait, I'm scrolling down. Just give me a second, y'all. Could have sworn this was here before. See, this is why you get nervous, because you really don't know where your stuff is. Anyway, I say all of this to say that if you all can see this, DM me and say, Precious, we can see you. Because if not, then I'll probably have to do this all over again, which is not a problem. But I just want you all to know how we get down over here, okay? So on this Teach It Tuesday, you can build it. They're not coming. With everyone in people's inboxes, in their face all the time with commercials, buy this. You've seen Gap. You see all these stores. They have such a massive amount of surplus of goods. This summer, they're going to be trying to sell everything off. So there are so many people reaching for the dollars that you're hoping come to your company. So building up a fan base through packaging, positioning, and pitching will serve you more in the long run than just trying to get people who are going to be upset with what you do, or they're never going to buy in the first place because you have not established a connection with your audience. And so as a killer pitch master, this is something that I teach my clients. This is why I am a corporate trainer for Google, LinkedIn, Microsoft, Federal Reserve Bank, Intuit, QuickBook. I am a keynote speaker at events around the world. In fact, today I just had, I met with a new client who, it was such a wonderful, I've known this woman 2-3 years now, and she got on my calendar and we had our consultation. It was so wonderful. She said, yes, I need you to teach our company. I need you to lead some trainings for our company. What does that mean to work with you? Do you know that was music to my ears? I told you the timetable between 2 and 3 years, but I didn't stop in those 2 and 3 years. What I was doing in the meantime was building up my brand, going into the companies, corporations, nonprofits, foundations, being on podcasts and all this other kind of stuff. Why? Because it matters. And when people start seeing you all the time, you start getting TED Talks. TED Talks that lead to paid speaking engagements. You get offered opportunities that are never advertised. When I tell you, I'm so honored to be a matriarch in a Black Pretty and Paid University Facebook group, I also want you all to know, be a blessing to others. As matriarchs, our job is to be a blessing and to help you navigate some things so you don't have to make the mistakes that we made. And so one of the things I really want you to think about is the questions that I asked you all today. Build your audience. Build your audience. Build your audience. And then start putting things out there, testing the waters. And that's why you have Chanel Evans. That's why you have Stevie. Stevie is good at visibility. You have me. I'm pitching, packaging, and positioning, right? And so there's no one who could ever tell you that a full-figure diva can walk into places as if I owned the place. And that is why, being the new host and the pitch trainer for a new national television show that's going to debut in the fall, like, how did all of this happen? It's knowing where to put my clients in places they never thought that they could get to. It's not just having the connections, it's building relationships. So don't treat people transactionally. Build real relationships. And if it takes 3 years for them to want to work with you when they come, it's going to be a totally different experience from how they first met you. They're testing you in the beginning. Is she going to be around? You're around 3, 4, 5, 6 years later. They're like, okay, certified. You are serious. And so here are 3 things I want to leave you all with. As you all know, I am a speaker development trainer. So if you're looking to be book busy and paid, if you're looking to get into different industries where they're not inundated with speakers like you, I invite you to check out my $27 Speaker One workbook and Canva templates. And the workbook helps you put together your pitch. It also helps you put together your Speaker One so you stand out from a crowd. And then you have different Canva templates and different ways of setting it up that when they ask you for your Speaker One, you're ready and you also are already preparing your pitch too. So I will put that in the comments. Number 2, I have my pitch. I'm sorry. Let me pull it out over here. My triple threat pitch book bundle, all of a sudden they fall over because they already don't want to be on camera. Anyway, I have 3 books. My first book is Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for women entrepreneurs and speakers. Only the rest of them falling over because I'm speaking at Syracuse University this weekend and in Manhattan, and so I have to take books over there as part of me speaking and everything. I'll be in a hotel and everything. It's gonna be wonderful. But I have a triple threat pitch book bundle: Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for women entrepreneurs and speakers only, Bad Bitches and Power Pitches, the workbook, and then my 3rd book, Pitching for Profit: The Bad Bitches Playbook to Convert Conversations into Currency. I'll link the link below so you can get your triple threat pitch book bundle. If you've ever wondered, like, why are your pitches not landing? Why does it seem like the people you want to work with aren't trying to work with you? Maybe you're playing in the wrong playground. Maybe you're in the wrong sandbox. There's other people that need you. There's other organizations that need you. So let's find out where you need to be packaged and positioned for. And finally, number 3, if you are in the New York area, the tri-state area, I'm speaking at Syracuse University's Lubin House this Friday at 5 o'clock. The tickets are either $10 or $20. And it's going to have a Syracuse alums. It's going to have Syracuse students and guests and everybody. Anybody can show up for this because it's a CBT business conference. And so as a keynote speaker, of course, I'm going to be talking about perfecting your pitch. And it is geared towards, just making sure that everybody understands why they need to have a dope pitch. Why you need to be what? Slay all competition with a killer pitch. Whether you're going for the job of your dreams or the position of your dreams, whether you're looking to get into a particular school, whether you're trying to sell a new product or service or repackage your old product and services. Can we talk about it, Chanel and Dr. Stevie? Okay. And then, so I'm going to link all of those below. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, I apologize that I don't understand the Facebook Live anymore like I used to. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put it in the comments. My name is Precious Williams. I am the proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. My website is www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com. On Facebook, I'm at Perfect Pitch P. On Twitter, I'm at Perfect Pitch P. On Instagram, I'm at Perfect Pitches P. And on LinkedIn, I am Precious L. Williams, Killer Pitch Master. If you go on LinkedIn and connect with me, please tell me you came from Black Pretty and Paid University or you're watching this video. And I have my own YouTube channel, Perfect Pitches by Precious. Come check out some of the things that I've talked about through the years. Yes, I have videos all the way back from like 2014. So it's been a pleasure being with you all today. If you loved it, let me know in the comments. If you're here right now, say yay. If you're watching it in replay, tell me what stood out to you. And again, I'm going to link my 3 offers below, but I really would love it if you all watch this. Tell me what you think. How does packaging, pitching, and positioning fit into what Chanel says, Brittany, Stevie, and all the other wonderful women that are going live today. Love you all. It's your girl Precious Williams, proud founder CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. And when you need to let them know, tell them pitch, please. Big pitching, getting G's. We be big pitching. And that's how you make your money. Where does the money reside? Where the money reside? In creating a killer pitch that pays what? And slays. Mwah. See y'all later. Now we got to figure out, okay, in live video. Okay.